Good morning, Samaji.
Good morning. Good morning.
Om Shamanji.
Music on.
And relax. I'll mute everybody now.
Lateral flow tests can give you.
If you're using it as part of a lateral flow.
This week we're going to focus on the lung.
It might not be very good.
As I was saying before, people who are obese tend to be asthmatic, and people who are asthmatic tend to be obese. Breathing exercise to increase your lung capacity. It's like you're giving a MOT for your lung. Helping using the breath to give you new life into your lung. There are exercises that can help you to maintain and increase your lung capacity, making it easier to keep your lung healthy and get your body the oxygen it needed to energize and promote good health. This can reduce shortness of breath when a person's lung capacity is increased. What is the main access to the lung? Through your nose. Your nose has to be clear. For that, first thing we do is in Yogic Kriya, when you go to Yogram, they do Jal Neti. It's a yogic way of cleansing your sinus, your nasal passage, which is the gateway to your lung, where the air, when you breathe in, the air goes into your lung. Jal Neti is a technique used by yogis to stay disease-free, because you use it to clear your passageway to your lung. So make sure there's no blockage in your air passage. It's just like cleaning your teeth for dental hygiene. Jal Neti is nasal hygiene. On this technique, all you need is a Jal Neti pot, salted water, and some mustard oil or some kind of lubricant. So first I'll show you how to do it. It's very simple. There is no side effect to it. It's not dangerous. First, all you have to do, I'll show you just now. You should watch me. I'll put the pot here to catch the extra water there. First, you take the bit of oil and put around your nose to lubricate your nasal passage. You done that? Next, you take the nasal pot, fill up with salted water, lukewarm. The process is you put your hand behind your back, you bend down, and you go sideways, and you're breathing through your mouth. So the water goes from one side of the nostril and comes down the other, till the nasal passes completely. You put it there on the other side. And then once you've done that, you have to make sure all the water from there goes out. You do a kapalbhati here. And you tap it. Make sure all the fluid from the nasal passages comes out. That's one side. Then you fill it with water again. You do the opposite side. This time you take your right hand behind your back, you bend forward. And just wash my face off it. Move on. So that's the simple technique how to clean your nasal passage. A lot of you might not have the nasal pot. I do that once a week. The rest of the day, night time when I go to bed, put some mustard oil in my nostril, both sides, and breathe in, and both sides. And then when I go to sleep in the morning, when I wake up, when I brush my teeth, then I go in the sink and go blow my nose very heavily. I clean my nasal passage completely every day. Because I've lubricated my nasal passage, all the mucus, anything in my nasal passage comes out and clears. That's why you can see my breathing. You can hear the air going into my lungs and out. Very important. So really, it's important as you clean your teeth for dental hygiene, you have to clean your lung for nasal hygiene. And I can't emphasize enough on it. And lung is a very soft material, hasn't got any strength. For lung to expand, you have to expand the muscle around the lung, like a side one, bottom one. So all the shoulder exercise we do for posture is very important. For weight loss, we did that. That supports the lung as well. So all the exercise we did for the lung, for the supporting of posture, or like these one, all these, they are all very important. So let's do that first. Before we do that, let's sit in the Gyan Mudra and back straight and chant A, O, for 3 times. Even chanting the you activated the nasal passage to create a nitric oxide, which also able to kill the COVID-19 virus, any kind of infection, even allergy, any kind of, due to the any kind of pollen, people get allergy. This will stop that just by doing this exercise daily. Sometimes you have to do 10 times, 11 times, morning and evening, people who have certain illness. Let's now do the exercise to improve your shoulder, your shoulders, support the shoulder. So let's put your hand there. You go up and down. Next, put your both hands there. Let's do the opposite. Next, put your both hands there and try to pull it like this, down, stretch your shoulder. And hold it for 10 seconds. And relax. Well done. And relax. Let's put your both hands together in front, put a pressure on each other hand. Hold it for 10 seconds. Now you go up and down, breathing in and out. And relax. Next, put your both hands parallel to each other and do a scissor action, breathing in and out. And relax. Next, back of the hand, you touch your 5 finger like this, breathing in and out. Go back out there. And relax. Excellent. Now make a tight fist. Put your both hands into each other and go. And relax. Then do the opposite. And relax. Excellent. Just shake your body up. If your hand is short, just shake them up. And then put your both hands, hold your finger like that, and stretch your shoulder up. Breathe in and hold it for 10 seconds. And relax. Next bit of exercise I'm going to do is the nitric oxide. Before 1980s, nitric oxide was a poison. The 1990s, they find the body produces nitric oxide automatically through the certain food you eat. that food is nitrite mixed with saliva, when you go in the stomach, makes a nitric oxide, which stays in the surface of all the blood vessel. So you have to release those from blood vessel, which dilates the blood vessel and also prevents forming of plaque. So very important. And then 2002, people with CPOD, which is a lung infection, they found with the nitric oxide mixed with oxygen, giving it to the patient kills the virus. So see, that's all the things we've been doing before for the last couple of weeks is irrelevant, how relevant it is for the lung. And now they have found nitric oxide can, in nasal passage, kills the COVID-19 virus, 99%. What's going to happen is they already start producing the chemical. You can buy them from the shop. So you spray into a nasal passage when you go out, like washing your hand. It's the same way. So when the COVID-19 hits you, it stays in nasal passage a couple of days. So this is the best place to kill the virus. So even if you get the symptom, you won't have any symptom even if you catch the virus. But just now we don't have the nitric oxide, you can buy freely, quite expensive. So body can produce itself. So we're going to produce some exercise to produce nitric oxide. That itself will guarantee you, people who do this exercise will never become prey to the COVID-19. Guaranteed. But you have to do it with conviction every day, especially when you go out. Put your both palm of your hand on your ear, cover it, and for 5 times, we do the bumblebee sign for 5 times. And relax. Just by producing that nitric oxide, you have managed to strengthen your immune system. So even if you get hit by COVID-19, it will kill it. Also, any virus infection in the lung will kill it as well. It's a double benefit. So whenever you go out, when you come back in, you wash your hand, you clean the hard surface, also do the nitric oxide exercise. So next one is if we all stand up. Let me turn around easier, I think. Let's do SWOT. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 20, and relax. Next, the dead man walk. And relax. Next, start jump like a dead man. Everything stays still, just with the hand. And you breathe in. 1. and relax. Now both hands there, and you go up like a sword. And relax. Excellent. Well done. That's it then. So that was the producing the nitric oxide. Simple exercise, but very effective. Now we're going to expand the lung. You have 3 sections of lung here, 2 for here. So first we're going to expand the bottom section using the mudra. Your Gyan mudra, upside down in chin mudra. Put the both hand and knee. Let me just highlight myself. Like this mudra there on the knee. And do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. And relax. Remember, when you're doing breathing, you have to do a diaphragmic breathing. Relax the shoulder, sit back straight. If you place one hand on your right hand on the stomach, left hand on the heart, when you breathe in, your stomach should come out further than your chest. When you breathe out, your stomach goes in and chest comes out. The whole process is when you breathe in, your lung is expanding. For that to expand, your diaphragm needs to go down to give the lung space to expand. And diaphragm going down, your stomach needs to come out for that to happen. That's the whole process of diaphragm breathing. So let's sitting in Chin Mudra, do Kapal Bharati for 1 minute, focusing on the bottom section of the lung. And relax. Excellent. Well done. Next, we're going to expand the top section of your lung. For this, we use the Adi Mudra. Open your palm of your hand, put the thumb in the middle, and make a tight fist. Adi is a Sanskrit word, means fist. This is one of the best mudra to expand your lung. Very good for people with asthma, bronchitis, any kind of respiratory disease. Expands the lung fully, completely. You're also airway as well. So putting like this, do the Bhastrika for 30 seconds. and relax. Next, still keeping the Adi Mudra, we will do Kapalbhati for 1 minute. Good morning to Hansaji. Look at that, she's 90 plus, 80 plus, and she's still doing well. Look at her doing Kapalbhati. Really very proud of you. Well done.
Thank you.
And she stays on her own, does all her housework, everything herself. It's all thanks to yoga. She does every day, non-stop, morning, evening. Who were taking the classes, it was Soji class, you'll join in, anybody else as well. So it's excellent. Well done, Hansaji. Om. And relax. Excellent.
Thank you.
Take a couple of deep breaths. Next, we're going to do some light exercise for your lung. Put your both hands forward as you breathe in. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and relax. Excellent. Now put your both hands there. As you go back, open up. When you go forward, you breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, and relax. Next, put your both hand parallel. As you breathe in, when you go right or left, you breathe out. And relax. Excellent. Now make a tight fist. As you go up, open your palm and make a breathe in. And then turn right, make a fist and come down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, and relax. Excellent. I said to you, we are today focusing on your lung exercise to expand the lung capacity. One of the best way for diaphragmatic breathing also is to expand the lung is you breathe in through your nose for whatever length you can and feel the air going into your lung and your diaphragm going down and stomach coming out, like stomach is filling with air. Stomach moving out more than your chest, and breathe out for twice the long of breathing in, pursing your left, like blowing to your mouth, like that. We do that for 5 times. And for last time. Excellent. Well done. Next, I talked about you breathe in deeply and cough loudly for 3 to 4 times. The purpose of that is to get rid of any mucus lying in the bottom part of your lung. If you're doing dog pose, if you have any infection, otherwise helps to clear any plaque deposit in your artery, prevention of heart attack and stroke, and also help to activate all the sac at the back of the lung where you can, and also you should sleep on the stomach if you have a lung infection. That way fluid is lying at the bottom, so your sacs are clear, so you can breathe in and out easily. Very important. So just now none of us have any infection, so sitting in the chair, wherever your asana you're sitting on, take a deep breath in for 3 times. And this time you breathe in and cough loudly for 3 to 4 times. Stay down for 5 to 10 seconds. And once more. This time you breathe in and cough loudly. All these exercises are so simple but very effective. You make your lungs stronger. You get rid of any fluid lying in your lung, if there is any. Very important. Now we go into the first pranayam of Bhastika, sitting in Gyan Mudra, and the Khichdi Mudra, roll your tongue back out of the way. That activates your parasympathetic nerve system to slow down your breath rate. So breath becomes deeper, so you take less breath per minute. Very important. So it calms your body down and helps to control your emotion, your anger, fear, anxiety, depression. Everything calms down, so your stress is reduced. You're sitting in Gyan Mudra and you meditate on third eye point, the point between the 2 eyebrows.
मन की गति संभालिए ईश्वर की ओर डालिए नाथ चाहे जीवन को ओम जपो मन ओम जपो मन ओम जपो
If you look at that, that's my orange saturated 99. That's all this exercise does. Increases your oxygen level in the blood. Very important. Just to prove a point.
खुला मिला है कर्म का, करने को नेकी और धर्म का, इसके सिवा मार्ग न को। ओम जपो मन ओम जपो, ओम जपो मन ओम जपो। साथी बना ले ओम को, मन में बसा ले ओम को। साथी बना ले ओम को, मन में बसा ले ओम को। दिल में क्यों बात करो, ओम जपो मन ओम जपो, ओम जपो मन ओम जपो। न लंबी तान किसो, ओम जपो मन ओम।
And relax. Take your hand up, rub them together. Like the aerobic exercise improves your heart function and it strengthens your muscle, breathing exercise makes your lung more efficient, more air, lung can expand fully to get the maximum air into your lung, then blood can absorb more oxygen to give you more oxygenated blood. I'll show you one of the story. One of the lady wrote to me some time ago, not recently. Her son had very asthmatic respiratory problem. Then he got a job on the ferry, on the ship in the ocean. What he found, within a couple of months of breathing salty air, constant breathing of salty air, his asthma went away completely. That's why even Sitalban told you sometime in the class last time when she was going to the island, when she's going in the boat, I told her to breathe in deeply halfway through the sea. When did that, she found her lung clear completely. That's what happened. Salty air actually makes clears your lung, mucus from your lung. So you breathe much more deeper, more chance of oxygenate air and things like that. Very important. So just to something on the side now. Now let's stretch your leg now. We're going to do some exercise for your leg first. Move your toes back and forth. I need to move the camera again, I think. This time. Improve your circulation and then moving your toes back and forward for prevention of gout. And then whole feet goes forward and back for prevention of cramp. Then on the circle, like clapping. And then take down the circle. And reverse. Then we do the exercise where you're put the knee there. Then round the circle. And do the reverse. Then the cycling. And do the same to opposite leg. Round the circle. Then do the reverse. Then cycling. And relax. Let's bend your knee like this. Breathe in. Then keeping your hand there, turn and twist your and reverse. I said to you, if philosophy, acupressure in the palm of your hand, also your feet. For best way to press the acupressure feet is to walk in the garden bare feet early morning with the morning mist. That acupressure, all the points in your feet, good for your lung, good for your heart, good for your everything. Because acupressure, all the different points in your body. Very important. Let's do the other leg. And reverse. And relax. Now next, just stretch your leg in front. We do the butterfly. We both hands straight for 15 times. 3, 4, 5, 8, 14, 15, and relax. Now do the reverse. 15, and relax. Now leg apart. So 15 times crossing with each hand, your toes or your knee, depending on your own self. Listen to your body, very important. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, and relax. Next, दूसरे मक्खन निकालना है. Remember, the leg which goes out, opposite hand goes out. It's important to balance the right and left hemisphere. Then and relax. Excellent. Well done. Next, do the exercise for your hand, for your both hand in the front. And then make a fist. Then both hands there. Then make a tight fist. And do the opposite. And then keeping your both hands there at shoulder level. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Go sideways. 1, 2. Then keeping your hand there, touch your front leg as you come up. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. Now do the opposite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And relax. Now both hands up in there. Breathe in. And hand need to go behind the neck number. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Next, put your both hands together. Put the pressure back of your head. Take a deep breath. Holding your breath, put the pressure on each other. And relax. Once more. Then right hand. Left hand. Then both hands together on your forehead. Once more. And then massage your knee, rolling your shoulder back. And do the opposite. And relax. Excellent. Well done. Now we do the exercise for your neck, your chin down. As you go up, you breathe in. Then keeping your head in the middle, you like a pendulum go sideways. Then breathing in the middle, breathing out, go right or left. And relax. Last night to 1 o'clock, I was looking at different pranayam, a different breathing exercise I can do to expand the lung. But what I find, what we were doing so far for the last month or so is sufficient to do what we're trying to do. It's no point trying to keep changing things. It doesn't, you're still achieving the maximum benefit to expand your lung. Doesn't matter what kind of ailment you have, you got to have oxygenated blood. And the lung plays a very important part for that to happen. Doesn't matter what kind of illness you have, even cancer, even arthritis, high blood pressure, you still have to get oxygenated blood. Lung capacity have to increase all the time. So it doesn't matter the exercise we're doing just now, they are important for overall health. Doesn't know what kind of ailment you have. Prevention is better than cure. We're working on a system. If you all part of the body is working well, your lung, your heart, your liver, your gallbladder, pancreas, spleen, my kidney, my adrenal gland, my prostate for female, the ovary and uterus, everything is working well, then your body becomes healthy. That's what we're trying to do. Very simple as that. Then now we go into the Kapalbhati is one of the best ways to exercise the respiratory system as well, and digestive system. It helps to throw out the toxin from your body. So that all the lipid found around the organ dissolves and remove. So this also prevents a heart attack and stroke. And blood can flow freely around the body. So you don't have a circulation problem where your hands and feet are cold, but the body is warm, and so on. So first you have to correct the posture. You do it in Sangmudra, both hands together, like this. This helps to correct the spine, because that spine is connected to different organs. So it promotes everything from thyroid down to your excretory system, everything. We put there for 30 seconds. You can see the sound of air coming out. My air passage is completely clear. That's what John Letty does. And relax. Next, go back, stretch your hand in the front like this, and do Kapalbhati for focusing on your spine for 30 seconds. And relax. Surely by now you all must have realized it doesn't matter what kind of illness you have or you don't have. The package of pranayama is same. Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, Bahya, Agnisar, Ujjayi, Sitri, Sitkari, Alom Bilom, Brahmari, Udgit, and Pranam. Just the quantity changes, but the system is same. Very important. Now stretch your leg in the front. Take your right leg over the left leg. Left hand comes up like this. Right hand goes behind your back. You're twisting yourself completely towards the right side. That way you're exercising everything on left side of the body. What organs on left side? Your thyroid, your heart, your lung, left lung, spleen, your kidney, left kidney, your intestine on left side, adrenal gland, and so on. So let's do Kapalabhati for there for 30 seconds. And relax. Excellent. Now take your left leg over the right leg. The right hand comes up, goes across like that, and your left hand goes behind your back. So you're twisting yourself towards the left side. This time you're exercising everything on the right side. Your right thyroid, your liver, gallbladder, right kidney, right intestine, and so on. And relax. Excellent. Next, we go into the Udan Mudra with the forefinger touching together. That sends the prana to the throat chakra. So putting your both hand there, or put it across there, and also the twist and do it Kapalabhati, so you're actually benefiting more of a thyroid problem, exercising that as well. So doing it. And relax. Excellent. Well done. Take a couple of deep breaths. Next one is the Vayu Mudra. Your index finger, base of the thumb, put a pressure, other three remain still. That gets rid of any air trapped in your body, prevention of joint pain, also acidity. So that's after 1 minute. And yeah. Also, some time ago, I read a story also. In Europe, there is a mine where in the mountain where they dig inside to take the salt out, rock salt. People who work there, they don't have any asthma problem. The salt does have that benefit. So really think about it. If you have any asthmatic attack, then what to do. But obviously, the exercise we're doing will help you anyway. Next, we do the prana mudra, your little finger and the ring finger touching together. This is increase prana in your body and increase your immune system and very good for eyesight. And relax. Take a couple of deep breaths. The energy we have gathered, we're going to use that to detox Apan Mudra. Your middle and the ring finger touching the tip of the fire, other like a deer pose, both hands. That sense of prana to get rid of toxin from your body through your sweat, through the kidney function, bowel movement, and breathing out. Getting rid of anything foreign in your body also gets rid of negative thoughts in your mind as well. And relax. Excellent. Now, next we'll do for the weight loss. And I like to do the ring finger and the little finger, both bases of fire and pressing it. That helps to increase your pitta, digestive power, and reduce your kapha, your weight loss, your arth goes down. So doing this mudra, do that for 1 minute. And relax. Excellent. Now for the lung, it's very important to do ling mudra. If you make your hand like this, that removes any mucus, it heats the body up. What your mind thinks, body delivers. I have high blood pressure. I can still do ling mudra, but I'm doing it for my lung, to heat my body up and get rid of any mucus, any cough in my body at all. So very important. So what you think, your body delivers. So every mudra has few benefits. What you think with the mind, that's what the body will give. So that's for promoting good health for your lung. and relax. Now, people with low blood pressure will do the Ling Mudra, and people with high blood pressure, Apan Vayu Mudra. Vayu Mudra and Apan Mudra together. Let's do that for last 30 seconds. And relax. Take your both hands up in there. Rub them together. If anybody else got a pulse oximeter, they can check their level and let me know what they're getting. No problem. In the day, it's making people feel confident. What we're doing is working. That's important. There's no point just doing for sake of because I say so. You have to have benefit from it. And if you had benefit, shout loudly that other people can see, yes, it's happening to all of us. This is the way we'll fight the COVID-19, learn to live with it and fight it. Very important. Next, we're going to do some physical exercise. We're sitting, let's do some jogging, and some, so let's stand up. You're very quiet today. What's wrong? You okay? It's behaving like a good boy today. Listen. Both hands. And then go. And relax. Then this one. Then both leg apart. Hand in the front. Breathe in. And relax. Then the line. Then both feet together, slightly apart. Expand the lung. And relax. Next, both on side. And relax. Next, touching your toes. And relax. Both feet together. Now we exercise the front and the back muscle. And relax. Now back to the P class. Make sure breathing in that. And for 10 times, you do the star jump. And relax. Excellent. Now both hand head, going in the toes, Tarasan. And hold there for 10 seconds. And the last time. And now both hand the front, as you breathe in. Yeah. Then both hand up. Then do the opposite. Then we do the yogi dance, the toes pointing one way, hand the opposite. Then you clap. Excellent. Next, we do some exercise sitting on the floor to improve your lung function. On the side, sit down like this. And for people with asthmatic problem, you should always sleep like this. Right or left. So easier to breathe in and out. Because lung is the back, so it then compresses. More chance of breathing properly. The first one is the cobra posture you want to do. Put your both hands there for 10 times. Then you breathe in. And the last time. And that. The left hand over right hand under your chin. 10 minutes before you come up, Hold it and stretch. And relax. Take a rest for 30 seconds. Now gently turn to your back. So we're going to do the exercise for at first remove the gas from the stomach, Pawan Muktasan, bend your neck. Then both legs together and rock it sideways. Or you can go up and down, you go. And relax. Stretch your leg. Now for weight loss, very important. For you support the back of the hand, back of the shoulder there. Lifting each leg up 10 times. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. Ten. And make a circle with right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 10, and relax. And do the reverse. And relax. Now with the opposite leg, clockwise. 1, 2, 10, and relax. Come on, still yogi, yogi, and then reverse. 8, 9, 10. Then bend your leg and do cycling. And do the reverse. And lie down in Savasana, leg apart, your palm of your hand facing the ceiling, gently relaxing every single cell from head to toe to activate the parasympathetic nerve system, because your body in stress mode when you do physical exercise. So you have to activate the parasympathetic nerve system, which relaxes your body, slow down your heart rate, your blood pressure goes down, and your breath rate goes down as well. So you breath deeper. Then take your both hands up in there, rub them together. Cover yourself, face up. Then hand put down to body temperature, slowly. You turn to the right or left and use your both hands to pick yourself up and sit down. Excellent. And relax. Excellent. Let's sit in Gyan Mudra and do Bhastrika for 30 seconds. Tonight, 7:30, in my session today, I'll bring Sitalji to do all the physical exercise. And every day I'll pick different person. And then end of the week, Friday, we'll have a kind of, not an exam, but they can all do so what they remember, how well they do it. Then you can give them point, mark out of 10. See who is the best. Just a better competition. We're doing it for so long, you also know now what to do. So who want to take part? Sital is doing tomorrow. And I've got somebody for Wednesday. So I'm still doing for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday for this week. So every week we'll have different people doing it. So you all get the chances. So don't scare. Keep practicing it. You can look at the video on YouTube. Practice in your own time. And relax. Excellent. So we've done all the pranayam. Next we got the very important one, Ujjayi. Clamp your throat and breathing through in Kiji Mudra and vibrate the thyroid gland. And the long one. Reaching down. That helps to massage the thyroid gland. Then close your right nostril. Come up and breathe from left to cool it down. That's the last time. See, when you're doing Kichi Mudra and clamping your throat, the vibration is bigger. You can see it. We are doing Kichi Mudra. That gets a much tighter neck muscle. Very important. Next now is Anulom Vilom, alternative nostril breathing. Left hand in Gyan Mudra, right hand in Sunya Vayu Mudra or Vayu Mudra, whichever you feel prefer. Take your own preference.
कभी किसी पे न सता कभी किसी को न जाने कल को तेरा क्या हाल हो यहाँ पर न जाने कल को तेरा क्या हाल हो यहाँ पर सांसों का क्या भरोसा जो हंस जैसा जीवन चाहता है बशर को जो हंस जैसा जीवन चाहता है बशर को चुनने गुणों के मोती निकले जहाँ जहाँ निकले गुणों के मोती निकले जहाँ जहाँ
शब्दों का क्या भरोसा। कर्म इतना ऊंचा कि बुलंदियों को छू ले। कर्म इतना ऊंचा कि बुलंदियों को छू ले। इज्जत से नाम तेरा हो जाए हर जुबां पर। इज्जत से नाम तेरा आ जाए हर जुबां पर। सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर। सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर। जब का नाम जप ले वही आसरा वहाँ पर। सांसों का क्या भरोसा रुक जाए कब कहाँ पर। सांसों का क्या भरोसा सांसों का क्या भरोसा। Om. Next we go into the Brahmari, Udgit and Pranam. Take your glasses off. So please, tonight class, Sital Bhan is taking it. So please come and support her. And you can do yoga with her as well. Asana mostly done Vilasana, will be doing it. The sequence of asana is very important. That's what I'm going to go through with her. We'll do it together. And hopefully you'll come and support her. And then somebody wants to volunteer for tomorrow, let me know. We'll pick somebody else as well. I've got a couple more names there, but I just get one more name so we can do that every week and have a kind of better tournament, better competition between each other. It'll be good. It's good to kind of improve your competition, makes you perform better. So you're more focused on what you're trying to do. So what Swami is teaching is, if you had benefited from pranayam, you have to go and teach another 10 people. Otherwise, God will punish you. You're my brother, brother and sister, I don't want you to punish you. That's why I want you to make sure, do the same thing day after day, say it sinks into your mind. And please go and teach others as well. Your friends, your family, anyone at all. You can do online, you can do anything, just basic. सांस सभी लेते हैं, जीने या मरने में सांस का फासला है. थोड़ा सा उसमें focus और करना पड़ रहा है, और कोई बात नहीं. So let's take a thumb to take your glasses off. Come to close your earlobe, index finger on your forehead, covering your eyes. Take a deep breath and chant like a bumblebee for 3 times. Still keeping eyes closed in Gyan Mudra. We do Om for 3 times. Still keeping your eyes closed. We do Pranayam for 30 seconds. Be silent, deep breathing. Relax, take both hands up in there, just put together. So what I like to do is keep everybody muted. I want Sita Bhan to do in Sanskrit first. We'll just listen, and then I'll do the in English translation of that. Then we can repeat ourselves. That's the best way. Otherwise, you don't get the proper vibe of the sound of the prayer, what we're doing. Sitalji, unmute yourself, please, if you don't mind.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina.
Sarve Santu Niramaya.
Sarve Santu Niramaya.
Sarve Bhadrani Paschyantu.
Sarve Bhadrani
Ma Kasyat Bhave.
Om Shanti
Shanti, Shanti.
May all be happy.
May all be happy.
May all be healthy.
May all be happy.
May all enjoy prosperity.
May all enjoy prosperity.
May none suffer.
May none suffer.
Om Shanti.
Shanti, Shanti.
Remember, we're talking about the lung meridian. One of the lung meridian mudra is put your Gyan mudra like this, just to finish the class off. Put your left hand on your knee, right hand under your heart. And the word which activates the lung heart is the ya. If you say ya, that vibrates. So close your eyes, think of a dark night, and think of a sky full of light gray cloud, and take a deep breath, make a sound of ya for 10 times, and finish with ya.
Che pronoun la si suona? Allora,
Let's roar like a lion. Thanks for the exercise, laughter. Thank you very much.
Namaste.
Thank you, Swasanji, Kapoor.
Thank
Namaste.
you, everybody.
Ankalji, Auntie Ji, Mani Ji, Spencer-ji, Vanuji,
Thank
Isuji, Vasuji,
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Suji,
everybody.
Rameshji, Ramesh Patel-ji. Oh,
Thank you very much, Ramanji.
thank you.
Thank you, Shravanji.
Take care. Have a lovely day. I'll see you tonight, 6:30.
Thank you,
Please support Tikal
Shravanji.
Banji, hai na? Om, take care. Om.
Thank you.
Thank you.